Toastmaster Edwin and fellow Toastmasters and guests. I'd like to just speak a little bit about myself and try and make it funny at the same time. I've travelled probably since I was 16, flying to Australia when I was 16, and my first landing I remember was in Bangkok. Landed at middle of the day, walked off the aeroplane, had a nice white shirt on, was looking very smart. Bang! What hit me? The humidity. Water running off me. So then went to the terminal. This was 1970, and in 1970 there was no Don Juan beautiful terminal. There was a tin shack. And I've gone to the toilet, and I'm busting to go to the toilet. I get in there, and I look around. What do I see? Lizards, spiders, and I don't know, so many things, creepy crawlies and mosquitoes. I'm 16 and I'm thinking, I've never seen anything like this before in my life. What am I doing? So anyway, I go to the urinal, I'm standing there. What's going to attack me next? Quickly do it and then run out. Get back onto the plane and I hope I never see that again. So after that, I'm on the plane and I'm relaxing, and I'm sitting next to this fair dinkum Aussie guy, and he says to me, "You drink beer?" I says, "I drink beer. I'm 16 and I'm big and I'm strong and I can do anything you can do." So he says, "Okay." So he orders me a bottle of beer. What beer do you think he ordered me? Vic Bitter. He said, "This is the best beer in Australia." Okay, so a little stubby, drink it down. Lovely. Then a little while later he says to me, "You want another one?" "Sure, why not? I can take it." Gives me another one. Drink it down, finish it. A little while later he says, "Would you like another one?" "Sure." Finish that. After a while, what's wrong with me? My head's spinning and I'm thinking, what the heck is that? Run to the toilet, get there, and I do a Technicolor yawn. Who knows what a Technicolor yawn is? He knows what a Technicolor yawn is. I was sick everywhere in the toilet. Did a Technicolor yawn. So then I go back, finally I'm okay, I'm woozy, and I wander back to the seat and I sit down. Boom! And I sleep. A couple of hours later I woke up and we're flying from Darwin across. First time I've ever experienced anything to do with Australia. And it's dawn. The colours, so vivid, so beautiful. I was absolutely amazed. So that's my arrival into Australia. We land into Sydney Airport and customs. Who knows about Sydney's or Australia's customs? Who's ever been into Australia? They are probably the worst customs in the world. They pull everything out of your bag, literally everything, and search you. They don't trust anybody, believe me. Even Australians coming back. So anyway, this guy opens my bag and he opens it up and looks inside, pulls out this. "What's this?" "It's a hunting knife." "What are you doing with a hunting knife?" "Well, I'm going to work on a farm and I thought it might come in useful." "What's this?" "A hunting knife." "So you got two." "What's this?" "It's a hunting knife." They're just different sizes, Even Dundee, what is it? Dundee, whatever the movie. Even he wasn't around then, but I'd heard about crocodiles and all these things there. So I needed something if I was going to be on the farm to protect myself. So then I put it there. So then he picks out this other thing and he says, "What's this?" "Oh, it's just an air pistol." He says, "You're not allowed to have guns in Australia." That's confiscated as well. So then he's going through the rest of my stuff, and I've got a raincoat in my hand. He says, "Give me a raincoat." Puts his hand in the pocket, pulls out a sandwich. Now, I'd forgotten about his sandwich, and I didn't know about the rules in Australia about bringing food in. He said, "You're supposed to put that in the quarantine bin back there. What are you doing with it?" "Sorry, I forgot. My mother gave it to me. She thought I was going to starve on the plane." So when I got on the plane, there was so much food, I didn't even think about it. So then that was the end of that. So then I go through, get into the bus, go to the hostel where we're going to stay. Now I went with a thing called the Big Brother movement. And the Big Brother movement, they bring people from England who are young and take them there so they can work in Australia. So on the Saturday, I arrived on the Thursday. I'm invited to a party on the Saturday. So I go to this party with everybody. There were about 10 of us, between 16 and about 20. And we're at the party and everyone's drinking and having a good time. Then somebody says, "Excuse me, who's going to the farm to work? Who are the suckers?" And I thought, what's he talking about? So I said, "I'm one of them." So there were a few of us, we all, and he said, "Let me tell you about going to the farm and working. You'll get $30 a week," which in those days was okay. You'll get $30 a week, then they'll take 15 back for your food, then they'll take the tax out, you'll end up with very little left. And they work you from dawn to dusk. And I've gone, whoa, I've just left my parents for freedom, and I'm going into slavery. I don't want that. So I'm not going to do this. So all of us decided we didn't want to go. On the Monday, we had an appointment with the Big Brother movement. And this guy was going to tell us where we're going. So I go into his office, sit down, and Mr. Jones says, "Okay guys, you're all going to Singleton, to the farm, to practice and learn how to be a farmer." And I've gone, "Excuse me," because I'd been voted the spokesperson. Everyone else was a bit timid. So me, I had to be the spokesperson. So I said to him, "Excuse me, sir, we don't want to go." He said, "But you've got a contract." I said, "Yeah, but we've heard it's really bad." He said, "Okay, I'll give you 3 days to get a job. If you get a job within 3 days, you can stay in Sydney. Otherwise, you have to go." I thought, fair deal. Okay, I'll go. So after we'd finished talking for a while, he said, "You can go now." So I'm walking along, just visiting Sydney, looking at it for the first time, along George Street, go right down to the end toward Broadway, turn around, come back along Pitt Street, and there's a big sign in the window. "Position available, off-sider on a furniture truck." Walk inside. "Hello, I'm looking for a job." "Are you allowed to have a job here? You're English." "Yes, I've just come, I've immigrated." "Okay, if you can show that, you can have the job." So, bang, had a job within like a couple of hours, ran back to the place, gave the guy the ticket, didn't have to go to the farm. So that was that. Oh. So, to wind up, that's basically my life when I first went to Australia. Now, there are a lot of interesting things I could come out of it, but basically it's about traveling. I think everybody should travel. Get out there, see the world, and enjoy yourself.
In time, it's okay.
I was watching the fingers.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toastmaster Robert. We have 1 minute for the evaluation in terms of the ballot here, so I'll give you 1 minute from now.